funny, isn't it? We're told by women that the Liberals need more women leaders. But when the Liberals did yesterday elect their first female leader, Sussan Ley, she gets it in the neck from women. Like today from Fiona Scott, a Vice President of the Federal Liberal Party, and like Ley, actually of the Liberal left. I couldn't believe her dismissive response when she was asked if Ley would actually last long as a leader of this divided party.
How long do you give her?
I don't know. I mean, a day's a long time in politics, Carl, so...
That's not exactly a ringing endorsement.
Not much confidence there.
Well, you know, it could be a day. It won't be a day, I'm being cheeky. But, I mean, look, you don't know what the political tides will bring.
Lots of caveats there, Fiona. Did you not back her?
I'm not in the party room. So.
But, I mean, in terms of support publicly, I mean, it doesn't sound as though you're that confident with her being chosen as leader.
Oh, that's not true at all. I think Sussan is fantastic.
Now, Scott later said, oh, it was a joke, it came out wrong, of course I was a big supporter. But seriously, she got plenty of hints, as you saw in that clip, to take the off-ramp. Maybe she wasn't doing the team thing, really. And if it was a joke, it was the kind of joke that's a joke but no joke kind. On Channel 10 too, various women had a crack at Ley like this.
Added an S, the second S in the middle of her name. Is a bit of good luck, numerology. She was told to do that. It's clearly paid off today.
This?
You know what means it is a gender thing? She's into numerology.
Yes, that's right.
Plus, of course, there are other women talking about Ley only getting the job because of a car crash and the blokes didn't want to get it all and fail. He's more of the same.
It's a very interesting thing, isn't it? When I think whenever a woman gets a post like this, it's always like, oh, here's the job nobody else wanted.
On it went. Here's another woman, moronic so-called influencer, Abby Chatfield of the far left, almost wishing Ley to fail.
Poor Chook, heading right for the glass cliff. All those Liberal Party members are slowly pushing her along, inch by inch, saying, nah, you'll be fine, Sussan. It'll be a soft landing, darling. You'll be fine. And she's going, oh yeah. People are actually believing that the Liberal Party are being progressive by having a woman as a leader, not that they're setting her up for failure so that when inevitably she doesn't win the next election, oh, we tried. They're tokenising you, darling.
Gosh, women sure can be hard on women. The Liberals can't win, can they? They don't pick a woman and they're sexist. If they do pick a woman, they're sexist. More seriously, there was Senator Jacinta Nampijinpa-Price, who I think is now doing a bit of damage to her fine reputation, needs to pull back. Price ratted on the Nationals and joined the Liberals only a few days ago after Shadow Treasurer Angus Taylor offered to make her deputy leader if he won the leadership against Sussan Ley. Taylor lost, and Price, I think, chickened out rather than risk being defeated in her ballot. Her own supporters on the right seemed ambushed by her decision to pull out. Ted O'Brien of the left was initially not going to run against Price because she's so popular in the branches, but when she quit, he jumped in and he won. All that grief that Price caused by deserting the Nationals, costing them an office and funding because they're now just 4 in the Senate, all for nothing. But then, as I said last night, she made it worse by going on Chris Kenny's show and also seeming very lukewarm again in supporting Ley.
Will the party unify now behind Sussan Ley?
Well, I guess that is the hope. I mean, ultimately, like I said, you know, I'll be supporting, you know, the leadership, obviously, because that's what we have to do if we want to do a good job in opposition.
And again, as I showed last night, Price didn't rule out going for the leadership herself down the track to become Prime Minister.
And I know there's a lot of Australians who'd love to see that.
Maybe she should have said, look, Ley's the one. She's great. She'll be the Prime Minister. I mean, just play the game. Meanwhile, my colleague Rita Panahi today dismissed Ley as a Turnbull in a skirt. Good line, funny column, might even turn out to be true. But ladies, how long has Ley been leader now? 33 hours? Not even a day and a half. Now, speaking as a bloke, don't you think Ley should at least deserve a week, a month, maybe even a couple of months to prove what she can do as leader? Now, look, I admit I've got my doubts myself, but Surely she should get a chance. Lee's not stupid. She's got 3 degrees after becoming a mum. At 63 and a grandmother, she must have learned a few things or two along the way. And in these 33 hours, she hasn't said anything stupid. So seriously, I'm happy to wait and judge on deeds, not on the past, not on a name, not on appearances, and not on gender. Just give her a go.